Okay, I'm going to do this quick little video about the moon phases and eclipses. So you type in how long is each moon phase. This is from sciencing.com. Moon phases represent the names given to the point or around Earth, blah blah blah. Each phase lasts only for an instant as the moon constantly moves. Okay, remember that. Only an instant as the moon constantly moves. To the naked eye, the full moon lasts about 3 days, but in reality, a full moon for just an instant before it begins to wane. Okay. One thing that I have learned through studying the moon is that the moon actually only gets to 100% when there's a lunar eclipse. Any other time, it is 99.9 or less, depending on the month, and you can visually verify it. Let's see what NASA has to say. This is from spaceplace.nasa.gov. It says the same thing pretty much. Blah blah blah. You know, everybody knows the heliocentric model. Where does it say it? So how long does each phase last? Well, the phases are just names we give. Technically, each phase, just like the one called new moon, runs out of the sun, lasts only a brief instant. Same thing, a brief instant. And that is true except for when there is a lunar eclipse. Okay, this is a full moon that I happen to take a picture of. I'll show you the picture of it. This is November 3rd, 2017. I was just going through my pictures. And you can look right here where it says the full moon, 99.8%. That is the fullest that it got on that day. Okay, I couldn't see it. See, 98.4, 99.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if you go to the next day, 9.8, and then it starts going back down. So the fullest it got was 99.8%. Alright, I'm going to show you this. Is this the one? Yep, November the 4th, 2017. You can see this crater edge right here. That is how you visually verify the moon was not 100% full. That was probably when it was 99.8. Yeah. It was definitely not 100. Okay? Are you with me so far? Alright, now we're going to go to the lunar eclipse that I caught on January 31st, 2018. This was the lunar eclipse. This is where I live in the Panhandle of Florida. Okay, this, see right here, it says full moon 100%. Let's go back to this other one on moon count real quick. When you scroll this bar, 99.8, it stayed at 99.8 for a couple hours there, but then it, let's say from midnight to about 5 hours. But then from there, from 5 to about 4 hours ago to 99.6. Oh, didn't take long at all to go from 9.6 at 8. At 10:30, 11, it goes to 9.5. Oh gosh, then 12. See how fast the phase changes there. Okay. Now the day of the eclipse, full moon, 100%. See how long it takes to change. Let's scroll the bar. Okay, the moon had set for me. So it changed at around 3 a.m. 100%. Let's call it 3:15. I don't know, it was a short time. Anyway, you go along here and it stays at 100% for 8 hours, 8.5 hours. Okay, this only happens during an eclipse. This does not make sense on your heliocentric model. Okay, hope you're still with me on this. This is January 30th. Okay, this is before the eclipse. This was not 100% full. This was after the moon rose again. The moon set early in the morning. This was 6:15 p.m. after the moon had re-risen. Let's go back to 31st. Here is the last few pictures I took right before the eclipse. And you can tell it's at 100%. You got a slight bit of a jagged edge, but you can't see any of the craters along the edges. That is 100% full. You can visually verify it with a telescope, or in this case, I think I was using my P900. Yeah, this was my P900. You can visually verify. You cannot see a crater on any edge. Okay? And that lasts for 8 hours. I challenge any glober to pick any lunar eclipse and do the same thing. I have not tried it with the new moons yet, but they say on the solar eclipse the same thing happens. It stays in the new phase for an extra long time. This does not make sense on the heliocentric model. This is just another nail in the coffin of the heliocentric model. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. That's about all I got for this one. Thanks for watching.